I continue on my journey through the southwest of Turkey. Join me as I discover more of Turkey's rich, interconnected culture, discovering ancient cures, and visiting sacred sites in this place often referred to as the Other Holy Land. Turkey continues to surprise me with new discoveries. For instance, did you know that Saint Nicholas, known all over the world as Santa Claus, was actually born in Turkey? The town of Demre, which in the past was the Lycian city of Myra, is where we can trace the life of Saint Nicholas. Excavations have unearthed the church where Saint Nicholas served as a bishop.
Here we are. I'm way below this present-day surface, as you can see, and this is the church of Santa Claus or Saint Nicholas. This man was a man of the 4th century, born in Patara, about 1 hour away, further west. Then he became one of those early Christians to serve the Lord. He served the Lord over here as the bishop, and he died over here.
The church is an important example of Byzantine architecture and is now a World Heritage Site. Mehmet tells me that the bishop had a reputation for secret gift-giving, and many stories float around of his miracles.
3 daughters of a family, very poor, almost to go into prostitution for their dowry. And having heard about this, now it was him who came to the home and dropped down golden sacks or bags through the chimney. And the next morning, the 3 girls were so happy seeing the golden coins over there.
So where did the Christmas reindeer Santa Claus concept come from?
That's Finnish. That's Finnish. We see it on TV, reindeers, being drawn on the snow, etc.
It's amazing how the universal icon of Christmas that kids all over the world look forward to came from the humble, generous bishop from a small corner of the Mediterranean coast. From Demre, we headed up north, passing some agricultural towns. Some ladies just harvested fresh green chili peppers and were preparing them for bottling. In this region of Turkey, where people in the past depended on the yield of the land, they made sure to seek the favor of the deities, particularly the goddess of good harvest and fertility. This brings us to Aphrodisias, the city of Aphrodite, known as the Greek goddess of love, beauty, and prosperity. The earliest settlements in this land appear to be 7,800 years ago, making it one of the oldest inhabited places on Earth. As early as this, the worship of a mother goddess for good harvest was practiced here. When the Greeks came, they adapted the local practice into their own mythology, turning the mother goddess into Aphrodite.
And this was the main road before.
That's the main road going to the Agora and then connecting to the theater. So this is all redone, but basically this was all piled up here. Tumbled down, covered up by landslides and earth, tilted up, and you dig out 1 or 2 meters and everything comes back to life.
The museum hosts an incredibly huge and finely crafted collection of sculptures, reliefs and artifacts recovered from this area. 2,000 years ago, in the city's School of Sculpture, Young artisans learned to masterfully sculpt the delicate marble from nearby Mount Baba into works of art still admired today. We walk along walls of expressive human faces, which used to decorate theaters, down to a beautiful gateway or tetrapylon. Which leads to the focal point of the town, the Temple of Aphrodite.
This is the magnificent structure. Look at all this sculptural work. This beautiful temple. Most of these columns are put back up, except those two. They are still original, intact from the time of construction.
Through the years, the temple was converted into a Byzantine church, with its pillars move around to create the church structure. Not far from the temple is a vast stadium, one of the biggest and best preserved in the region. Such was the city's devotion to their goddess. The gladiators used to battle before 30,000 spectators, all in her honor. The place still resonates with a sense of the divine, a power so eternal, which one can only expect from a city dedicated to timeless concepts, like love and beauty. Up next, I get a glimpse of the local life and pay a visit to Turkey's eternal springs.